Alright guys, walk into my local comic shop, Barbarian Comics. I saw Venom the movie last night, Let There Be Carnage. Have you seen it yet? Did you like it? No spoilers here. Make sure you watch the after credit. It's epic, but let's start. Hey ladies and gents, your pal Rob here. Let's talk about some of the comics you should get now. Okay, so I didn't buy anything at Barbarian Comics. There wasn't anything there I needed that day, but there were a lot of good comics there. Okay, so I picked up Marvel. This is at the previous show I went to last weekend. Marvel Point 1, Issue 1. Yeah. And this is has a cover with Nick Fury throwing some cards. And on one of these cards here, if you look closely, you see there's America Chavez. Now what that means is this is America Chavez's first cover appearance. Now this book, which can be had for relatively cheap, is now a big deal because, well, America Chavez is supposed to be coming to the Doctor Strange 2 movie. So as a result, this book is seeing a little bit more heat. A book that could be had for it was in the dollar bin for a long time, is now at least $10. So if you see this book, a dollar bin, I suggest you pick it up. The next comic I have here is one I've been looking for a while. That is Spidey Super Stories. It's issue number 39. Now this book has a really cool Thanos story where Thanos is chasing after Hellcat and Ms. Marvel and Spidey trying to recover the Cosmic Cube. And one of the cool funny things is Thanos is chasing after them in his Thanos helicopter, or Thanos copter, which is neat because it has his name on the helicopter. And that was pretty funny because Thanos doesn't need a helicopter, and you know, because he's too powerful for that. And at the end of the comic, it shows Thanos being arrested and hauled away by the police, which I thought was pretty hilarious. Anyway, this book is a little expensive. I got it for 20 bucks. This one's easily in very fine plus condition. This one in high grade goes for easily over $100 and a lot more than 9.8. If your comics need to be pressed, I recommend Basement Comics. I've used them for a long time. They've been around for years. They have a fast turnaround time. And if you do contact them, tell them Rob sent you. Here's a book I'm always buying. If you guys have any, let me know. Whenever I can find for a reasonable price. Avengers King Size Annual number 10. The first appearance of Rogue, a mutant who I think is going to be a big deal in the MCU once she gets here. So this one I got for, I think I paid about 50, 60 bucks for it. It's easily very fine. They're very fine plus condition, which means it goes for at least $150 or maybe more, you know, raw. So great find. If you see these, I say get them. Now one of my favorite comics, our favorite spec books to get right now is going to be Aliens number 1. First print. Whenever I see them for, like this one's in easily fine, very fine condition. If I can find them for $50 or better, I'll buy them all day long. And I picked up 3 copies. And the reason why I'm buying these books right now is because, well, now that Aliens are in Marvel Comics, there's a great chance we're going to see them in the future. How far, I don't know. But because Marvel's going cosmic and time traveling, I think these are really good specs right now because these books are already expensive and there hasn't even been like an Easter egg or a trailer, because when they come, watch out ladies and gentlemen, these books are going to be really expensive. It is really hard to find these, and forget 9.8, which right now are pushing $3,000. These books are hard to find in general without spine ticks on them. So if you see these in any condition, they're really cheap in their first print, I say you get them. Hey, if you ever consider selling your comic collection, you might want to consider Infinity Comics. They'll buy collections large or small, and sometimes individual books. And if you do contact them, tell me your pal Rob sent you. And one of my better specs of the day here are going to be Amazing Heroes 139. Now this is the first cover appearance of Aliens in, I guess, magazine or comic form here. This one is a great find. It talks about how they're coming at Dark Horse, and this book can be had for about $20 to $30 on eBay. And I'm sure somewhere it can be found in dollar bins, because this one's kind of an unknown. I don't think people know about it. And this is the first cover appearance of Aliens. Now, a book that I always find, or I always buy when I find, is this book right back here. And this is Heavy Metal Presents Alien. And this is an illustrated guide of the Alien movie. Pretty much to the T, so this one can be had for, I think they go for about $50. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can find them in cheap magazine bins. This would probably be the first appearance of aliens in comics in general. I recommend this as an excellent spec. Hey, I hope you like the comics. I'll see you later.